Welcome back to the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 3 for the Discount Tire 500, the Bristol Night Race here on the Flash Racing Cup Series. We are so excited to bring back this awesome diecast series for you amazing viewers out there to enjoy one of the greatest racetracks for the short tracks in the diecast series. This is one of the greatest and all-time classics here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. Today, we're going to have ourselves a night race, folks. So stay tuned for it. It's going to be a really exciting two-stage race, folks. I cannot wait to see how this thing pans out for us here on the short track. It's going to be really exciting for us today. So without further ado, let's get to your story. So watch, you have the Valvoline driver, Kyle Larson, starting on pole for today's race, driving that Valvoline Chevrolet Camaro for Hendrick Motorsports. That's right, folks. Valvoline has joined the number 5 of Kyle Larson for select starts. And that is going to be really exciting to see one of the most beautiful paint schemes to ever be ran on the number 5 for the Flash Racing Cup Series in the history of it. Can't wait to see Larson, what he can do in that car, folks. That car and him has the reputation of winning races anytime it's on the racetrack. So it's going to be really exciting to see what this Valvoline car can do. On the other hand, you have rival Flash Racer, debuting a brand new sponsor in Dunkin' Donuts, has joined as a co-primary sponsorship of the number 94 team, and he is going to really try to race his hardest to impress that new sponsor, folks. New sponsors aren't very easy to get, but Flash Race able to get his hands on one after Valvoline went to Larson for a select starts. So for Dunkin' Donuts to be out here on this number 94 car, it's a huge accomplishment for that sponsor to become a NASCAR sponsor with one of the sport's greatest. Your 6-time Cup Series champion Flash Racer, trying to break the longest winless streak he's ever had for the diecast, and it's going to be really exciting to see if he can get it done with the brand new sponsor in one of the most beautiful paint schemes in the entire field. And of course, we got a couple guys making starts in brand new equipment, but we're going to start off with a rookie. Here's Flash Racing Cup Series rookie Keelan Harvick. He's starting really high up. As a young driver, it's very hard to make good first impressions, but as a driver that's making part-time starts, just like the 33 of Cindric, Keelan Harvick is going to step in and run a couple of races in the KHI number 62 for Hunt Brothers. And it's going to be really exciting, that car. It's going to be really fun to watch Keelan out there. One of the youngest drivers in the field. What can the rookie do to impress? Of course, got Martin Truex Jr., Bubba Wallace. A couple of new paint schemes in the Flash Racing Cup Series. A couple other new starters. We got Josh Berry making his debut in the Junior Motorsports Crafter, driving a couple starts in the number 77. He is finally in decent equipment with the Junior Motorsports Part-Time Cup team with the number 88. This is what Josh Berry does. If they impress with tonight's race, they might be coming back for some more races. Oh my goodness, man. It is going to be really exciting to see one of the most intense... We are probably going to see the most intense Flash Racing Cup Series race. The hype is through the roof. And now it's time to go through your starting lineup here today for the race. So, of course, pacing the field is an FC RX-7, which is a tribute to one of the greatest downhill races of all time. That car will be pacing the field. That's a little Easter egg right there. Of course, you have Kyle Larson, Flash Racer, Chase Elliott, Keelan Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Philip Torres, a strong contender for the championship. You've got Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell. Of course, you got Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Daniel Suarez, Chase Briscoe, Alex Bowman, Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, William Byron. We got Brad Keselowski in his final year with Penske. We got Justin Allgaier. We have Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney, Matt Benedetto, Tyler Reddick, the 17 of Chris Buescher, Eric Jones, Izzy B. We have Eric Almirola. We have Josh Berry, Corey LaJoie, Alex Ross, Ryan Preece, Anthony Alfredo, Joey Logano, Austin Dillon, Jessica Monett, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Garrett Smith Lee. We have J.J. Yaley, and of course the two cars that crashed in practice and also ultimately affected their qualifying. Those two are set to the back, and all 4 of those cars have been involved in incidents in practice and qualify, so they are going to be starting in the back. The 53 to 15, the 6, and the 41, all going to have to dig their way to the front. But of course the cars with the most chances is 41 and the number 6. But we're going to have a couple of chances here. This is going to be stage 1. here in the Flash Racing Cup Series Bristol night race. So, with all the hype out of the way, it's time to see what this race truly delivers. Will we have one of the greatest Flash Racing Cup Series races at Bristol? We're going to have to find out, folks, for the Season 3 running of the Discount Tire 500. Stay tuned as our pre-race ceremonies pass on. Now that the engines of these 750 horsepower monsters have been revved up for some short track action, of course, we are going to explain to any new fan how this package works. We have a racing spinner, which decides every aspect of what happens out there on the racetrack. And it's going to be really exciting to see how far these guys can go with it, as it's been the package we've ran all season and all the way since Season 2. Yeah, that's right, folks. This package has been around for quite a while to produce Duralast Cup Series style racing in a way you've never seen before, with the most authentic NASCAR diecast racing. Shout out to that Duralast Cup Series as well. Hope you check that out too. But of course, tonight it's the Flash Racing Cup Series, the real racing for diecast, folks. Cannot wait to see how this goes, folks. A bunch of new paint schemes, some new drivers, new cars, getting ready to continue to try to get towards the end of the 2021 Flash Racing Cup Series Season 3 stuff. So without further ado, it's time to get these drivers rolling around on pace laps and get them ready to go green for this two-stage Bristol battle, folks. The Bristol night race. Stay tuned for the drop of the green flag here in the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 3. Alright, folks, the track is clear. We are ready to go Flash Racing Cup Series racing here at the last great Coliseum. The FC RX-7 pace car is down pit road. The starter has the green flag in his hands, and we are getting ready to go green here at Bristol Motor Speedway. The green flag is out. Welcome back to the Flash Racing Cup Series, everybody. It's short track racing. It's Bristol, baby. Here comes Kyle Larson in the Valvoline Chevrolet Camaro, number 5 for Hendricks. Very, very impressive job. He is out front here, folks. Kyle Larson is the leader. He gets a great restart. Here comes Flash Racer in the number 94 Dunkin' Donuts Chevrolet Camaro, the first time in racing conditions. Let's see what this new car can do with that veteran driver behind the wheel. He's going to try to give him the bump right there. He does. He gets to his quarter panel, does the old bump and run, the good old Bristol move right there. That was good for Flash Racer. He just got the lead away right off the bat with no fear. He is out front and going to try to get the Stage 1 win. Possibly. We're going to see what his strategy is, but so far, it looks like it's all go, go, go for Flash Racer, driving that Dunkin' Donuts Chevy Camaro for Flash Racer Motorsports, looking for his second win of the season. He is as desperate as ever to get it done, and he is showing it right now in the beginning of this race. Here comes Chase Elliott in the Hooters Chevrolet Camaro. And Chase Elliott is not going to quite get past Larson because Larson's going to throw a block even on a teammate. Holy cow. Flash Racer loves what he's watching in the mirror after what is going on right behind him right there with Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. My goodness, folks. It's heating up here in Stage 1 at Bristol Motor Speedway, and Flash Racer is ahead of the action. Here comes Keelan Harvick in the number 62. And check this out, Keelan Harvick. He's going to work his way up to second. Flash Race is going to be side by side with Keelan Harvick, but it looks like Flash Race is going to get the edge over Keelan Harvick right there. Wow, this is great racing. They were just side by side, and he was somehow still able to get past Keelan Harvick, but man, Keelan Harvick Look at this. Flash Racer has one of the youngest drivers, a 6-time champion, is hanging by his toes by Keelan Harvick right there, folks. Wow. Flash Racer is taking on water, but he is continuing to take it as he is going to stay ahead of one of the youngest drivers in the field. Just really talented drivers out here showing them what we really got. Here comes Martin Truex Jr., the number 19. Here he goes, Martin Truex. Look at the fast car he has. Keelan Harvick's going to lose spot. Makes a little bit of contact with Flash Racer right there. Flash Racer going to show some displeasure. Going to make some contact with the 19. And it looks like Keelan Harvick is going to get past with that right there. We already have some aggressive driving. The 19 just had gotten into the 94. The 94 was not going to take it this early on. And it's showing. Flash Racer, no matter what, is going to have this lead. And Martin Truex already having a little bit of frustrations on the radio right there. Not very happy with the move from the number 94 early on. Even though it was him that kind of did make the contact a little bit there. But it's short track racing. There can't be any pointing fingers here. It's just a product of this type of racing, which is why fans love it so much. Here comes Kyle Busch in the M&M's Mix Toyota Camry. One of the better drivers here in the Flash Racing Cup Series, trying to string together championship speed. And look at this, Martin Truex going to lose a spot to his teammate right there, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is working on Keelan. Keelan throws a block, and Kyle's not going to get that spot right there. What a great short track race we got going on here. The action here is real. Flash Racer still leading. Looks like he's on the way to stage 1. Here comes Philip Torres in the number 46. No stranger to chaos. Driving the number 46. Let's see what he's got, folks. Let's do this. Flash Racer Motorsports driver. Here he goes. He is going to show what he's got, folks. Keelan's going to throw a block. He's going to do it. Almost making it 3 wide there. Keelan's going to lose a spot. A little contact with Flash Racer right there. Man, we got some beating and banging going on in the front of the field. Flash Racer is trying to stay ahead of his own teammate now, of Philip Torres. Holy crap, this is awesome racing so far on the short track. But Flash Racer's lead still persists. And of course we have rival Bubba Wallace to Philip Torres. Let's see what he's got, folks. Bubba Wallace, he might not be afraid to throw his hat in the ring. We're just going to have to see how this thing goes for him. Let's see what he's got. Look at this. Bubba Wallace going to try to mix it up in front of the field. Whoa, Philip Torres, he's got a little contact right there. Gets into Keelan. Kyle and Truex end up having to back off right there. But with all this action that's going on. But look at this. Bubba Wallace trying to shoehorn his name into the mix. But Phil Torres still persists to stay ahead. More contact right there. And that's just going to make the advantage even greater for the leader, Flash Racer right there. Man, they are just getting really racing really hard out here, man. This is just intense short track racing. It's heating up with each passing lap. My goodness, man, this is great. Here comes Michael McDowell and the FR8 Auctions Ford Mustang. Not much to see here. He is not going to get past Hendrick Motorsports' Chase Elliott, but he is going to be the slowest car in the field thus far, Michael McDowell. Here comes Denny Hamlin and the number 11, another driver that is not afraid of chaos. Let's see what he's got right here. And Denny Hamlin, he's going to get past Michael McDowell, get to the bumper, Chase Elliott blocks, and Hamlin's going to lose that spot right there. My God, the racing is incredible today here at Bristol. Some of the most aggressive driving, and somehow they're still able to hold this straight. My God, this action is getting real. Here comes Kurt Busch and the Advent Health Chevrolet Camaro. It's going to go low right there. He's going to pass Michael McDowell, and that's unfortunately all Kurt Busch is going to be able to capable of in Stage 1, his final year with Ganassi, before moving on to Denny Hamlin's team. Driving the 45. Here comes Daniel Suarez in the number 99 car. Can he throw his hat in the mix? He's known for being the wild card. Can he get a win out of it? And it looks like he's going to pass 2 of the cars right there. Contact with Denny Hamlin right there. Hamlin's not going to let him by, and Suarez is going to stay behind the 11 car, but he is going to get past Ganassi Racing's Kurt Busch, and of course, Front Row Motorsports' Michael McDowell. But here comes Chase Briscoe, the rookie in the number 14. Let's see what he's got for the field. Hasn't had very much driving that Ford Mustang. Very unlucky diecast. He gets a lot of DNFs when he's driving that thing. And he is going to make it past... Oh, man, Denny Hamlin is getting knocked around out here by these guys. Daniel Suarez, he's going to lose a spot to Chase Briscoe right there, despite all his efforts to not lose that spot. But here comes Season 1 champion Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman seems to be taking it easy in this first stage. Not going to do a lot there, driving that number 48. As a Season 1 champion, he's probably going to take the smart route. Let's stay smart the first stage and show him what we really got towards the end. If we want to win this championship, we got to save as much as we can for the end of this race. Here comes Kevin Harvick. Let's see what he's got. Is he going to get outran by his son Keelan in this first stage? Let's find out. And he absolutely is going to get outran by his own son, Keelan. He's only going to be able to fast enough to pass Daniel Suarez. And that's really all he's going to get up to the number 14 of Chase Briscoe, but not going to make a move on him. That's his teammate. Why would you do that to a teammate? Here comes Christopher Bell and the number 20 DeWalt Toyota Camry. And he's not going to make it very far. He is going to pass Bowman. Whoa! Very, very energetic pass right there, as you saw from Christopher Bell. He's trying to prove all he can that he's better than that 43 team. But that's just unbelievable, man. Cannot believe what we're seeing right now in this race. Just some crazy action thus far. Here comes William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports. Another one that seems to be taking it very easy here in this first stage. Pretty smart strategy by some of the Hendrick guys that were out back. But the action out front is starting to heat up a lot. They might be setting up a strategy here to stay ahead of it as much as they can. Here comes Brad Keselowski. Brad is going to pass. Both of the Hendrick guys get to the back bumper of the 20. Wow, it's full contact racing. Bowman's a little bit not happy with that move, but it is short track racing. Brad Keselowski trying to prove all he can before he goes to his new team next year, driving the number 6. But here comes Justin Allgaier, still subbing for Simon Torres, who is still out. And could be out for the rest of the season, unfortunately. But Justin Allgaier, oh, he's going to get put. Oh no! Brad Keselowski has taken out the 25. Oh, man. Justin Allgaier is the first DNF. Very, very unfortunate for Flash Racer Motorsports. Brad Keselowski has taken out Justin Allgaier. And Justin is frustrated like crazy. Wow, that's unbelievable, man. Justin Allgaier. So we have that going on right there. He is very much frustrated. Very frustrated with the two. And Flash Racer over his radio just found out the news about what happened mid-pack down there with the 25 getting taken out. That really frustrated Flash Racer. He is definitely not pleased with the two after what he's done to one of his teammates right there. So very unfortunate for Flash Racer Motorsports. But the 94 and the 46, the flagship cars are out front. Here comes Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain's not going to make it very far. He is going to get past Michael McDowell, though. That's definitely the case there. Here comes Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney is going to make a pass on William Byron right there. He does get that spot ahead of him right there. Here comes the next driver, Matt DiBenedetto in the number 21. Not going to make it very far. He's only going to get past the 34 and the 42. That's all that 21 car is going to be able to make up right there. And that is all he's going to get. Michael McDowell continuing to fall back as he makes a little contact with the wall right there. That's very, very unfortunate. He must be having a very badly handling car. He started it towards the front and is now fallen back a whole bunch of spots right there. But Flash Racer is dominating stage 1 so far here at Bristol. Here comes Tyler Reddick and the number 8. Let's see what he's got, folks. The number 8 machine. He's gonna slide. McDowell collected. Ross Chastain barely gets by. And it looks like we have our first major big one. Well, it's only with 2 cars. The McDowell and Reddick have been taken out. Very unfortunate. Tyler Reddick was hoping to keep the momentum going because he had great momentum right in this season so far, coming back from very hard hardly terrible performances. This doesn't help any for that number 8, but here comes Chris Buescher. He's gonna spin, and he's gonna smack that outside wall. He is definitely done for the day. Here comes Eric Jones in that number 43 car. Let's see how high he can fly with that Air Force Mustang, or Camaro. Wow, that was almost a very crucial mistake by the announcing. But looks like Eric is going to get past the 2 cars somehow, some way, even if he has to make a little contact. And with the 20 car, man, this is just this is just some of the greatest short track racing we've seen all season long. With Flash Racer dominating with his brand new sponsorship so far, that's very impressive. Here comes the number 60 car of Izzy B. Known to be aggressive on short tracks, like right here. Bump and run to get that spot away from the 42. Unbelievable. She is going to make a pass on Matt DiBenedetto, but man, that was a move on Ross Chastain that Izzy B just pulled. No stranger to aggressive racing, and her driving style is definitely suiting the environment in the best way possible, driving the number 60. But here comes Josh Berry in the number 88. He's going to make it past. He's a great short track racer. Izzy B's going to lose a spot, as frustrating as it is. She's going to lose a spot right there to Josh Berry in the 88. Here comes Eric Almirola in the number 10 Smithfield car. A good friend of Izzy B's out there. And you can see Eric Almirola is going to pass Josh Berry. A little contact right there from the 88 to the 10. Man, this is just crazily aggressive driving out there that we're seeing. Here comes Alex Ross, a short track ace. What can he do? He is struggling to win races, but it looks like that could change right there. He's going to take a 3 wide. He's getting his name into the mix. Bubba Wallace, makes a little contact with Alex right there. Philip Torres just going to let him go by. And it looks like, more contact from Alex Ross. Now these two are racing hard. But looks like Flash Race is going to maintain the lead. Alex Ross trying to shoehorn his name back into the conversation of competitive cars in the Flash Racing Cup. But here comes Corey LaJoie, folks. Let's see what he's got. And he's going to only get past the number 21 car. And that's really all he got. Oh, he almost hooks Izzy B. Almost. She fights back a little bit, but it's just not enough. Wasn't worth it. And looks like Corey LaJoie is going to get the spot. Now these guys are starting to fight back against the aggressive driving from Izzy B, though. This is getting crazy. Here comes Anthony Alfredo. And his engine has blown. It has expired. That car is done, unfortunately. But here comes the 37 car of Ryan Preece. And he's not going to make it. He makes a little contact, spins. Ross Chastain barely misses. And the 37 car is Melted Cheese. The number 3 of Austin Dillon. Gonna take a chance. 3-ride risk-taking move by the number 3 right there mid-pack. And he's gonna get that spot away from Chastain and Matt DiBenedetto. Here comes Joey Logano. Been very, very irrelevant in this series. Just struggles to find luck. And speaking of struggling to find luck, it looks like there might be some damage to the axle. Somehow, there's something wrong with that car. Of course, Joey Logano complaining over the radio. He is going to have to bring that car in, and hopefully they can get it fixed for the next stage. But if not, he may be out of contention, but he might be able to come back if they figure out what's going on with that car. They don't know how it happened. It could just be an issue with the car at how it rolled out into the field, but Joey Logano is having issues early on with that 22. So unfortunate for Penske Racing. He's going to go a bunch of laps down. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh boy, this could get really bad. Oh man, a huge wreck, but he is not going to get. He's not going to be taken out. That's the good thing. But we got a couple DNFs racking up. Here comes Jessica Monnett driving the 31. Let's see what she's got here, folks. Ryan Blaney is going to lose that spot to Jessica Monnett. Here comes the Rick Ware Racing boys. Here comes the 15 and the 53 getting ready to make starts. Let's see what JJ's got. JJ Yaley, Chastain into the wall, Austin Dillon into the wall, and barely collects his EV. She gets by. But we got another Bristol big one right there. The 3 and the 42 was unfortunate. He was having such a great run, and Matt DiBenedetto just avoids him. Man, a mech fortunate race for Ross Chastain and a couple others. Man, the DNFs are starting to really rack up here. But for stage 2, there might be a lot less cars that go because of that. But here comes the 53 of Garrett Smithley. And Garrett Smithley not going to make it very far with that Rick Ware Racing Chevy. But here comes the last 2 cars. These 2 cars had issues. Cole Custer and Ryan Newman. Not going to make it very far. Cole Custer, the waffles are still as stale as it's been all season in that number 41 car. Here comes Ryan Newman. And another engine goes. Ryan Newman loses his engine, folks. And there's an issue with the tire, looks like. And looks like stage 1 has ended. Looks like Flash Racer Motorsports driver Flash Racer gets stage 1. Winning the first stage for his new sponsor. Alex Ross in second. Philip Torres third. As they go across the line and the stage caution comes out, folks. There it is, folks. Stage 1 is over with, and we're going to give you a rundown of the cars that remain for stage 2. Going down the field, see where your favorite driver is in this field, as you can see. There you go, we got some mid-pack action going on there, very exciting. But Flash Racer is going to start on the pole for the next stage. Very, very, very good right there. He has the potential to just keep on running. We know he's going to be out front. And you're going to try to win this race. We're going to have to see what he does, though, because Alex Ross does not have a win this season either. Well, Flash Racing only has 1, but Alex Ross has 0. Can he change it today, or tonight's race here in the Flash Racing Cup Series? You're going to have to find out. Desperation is coming for both the 94 and the 71. Both drivers that are trying to change the course of their season. What will we see in Stage 2? Commercials are over. We are going to cut to green. Pace car is headed in. We are cutting to green here for stage 2. Flash Race on the bottom. Alex Ross on the outside. Here we go, folks. Running like a dream, that number 94 is. He is going to rocket to the front of the field. And, of course, we're backing up just a little because I kind of overdid it there. Flash Racer is the fastest thing in the field right now here in stage 2. He is in the lead, of course, and Alex Ross is going to try to make a charge on Flash Racer, the fastest car in the field here on the restart. Here comes Alex Ross and the Pfizer Chevy Camaro. Can he finally get a win here in the Flash Racing Cup Series? Flash Racer, and it looks like, is he going to pass him? No, not quite. He gives him the bumper. Alex Ross gives Flash Racer the bumper, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Flash Racer keeps the lead with Alex Ross in second place. So, looks like Flash Racer is going to keep Alex Ross sweating here. He's going to let him sweat it out, it looks like, so far. Who knows, that could end coming across the line if they are first and second battling for the win. Here comes Philip Torres in the number 46 Tire Pros Chevrolet. Philip Torres looks like he's going to probably let him go right there. There it is. Philip Torres is going to let him go and say, you know what? Let's see how this plays out here. Here comes the number 23 of Bubba Wallace. What will Philip do here to keep that spot? We're going to have to find out. As Bubba Wallace, he's going to try to go for it. He's going to go for the bottom. Blocks Bubba Wallace. Holy crap! That was a wild block right there that intimidated Bubba Wallace, and he fell back right there. And Bubba Wallace, even on the radio, can't even believe what the 46 dared against it. Looks like Philip Torres gave the 23 a taste of his own medicine after the Dover race. You guys remember these two had a little bit of an issue at Dover, and it looks like it's bleeding over into Bristol, baby. This is short track racing, and this is where tempers flare. If you're going to have a chance to get back at each other, the best place to do is at a short track, and that's what you saw with Philip Torres. Didn't wreck him, didn't completely take him out, but gave him back what Bubba Wallace gave him at Dover. That's how short track racing goes, and Bubba Wallace has to understand that. Here comes Keelan Harvick right there. Looks like the fire has stopped steaming. It looks like now Keelan is going to fall back a little bit. Of course, he's so far the slowest car here in Stage 2, so the fire is going to probably go down a little bit. But Flash Racer, the fastest car of the race, is still in dominating shape. Here comes Kyle Busch in the number 18. And of course, Flash Racer is going to lose a spot. Kyle Busch does the dive bomb, and it looks like Kyle Busch is out front here at Bristol. So unfortunately, Flash Racer is going to lose that spot, but if they are close enough, how will the race end? We're going to have to find out here, folks. But here comes the number 19 of Martin Truex Jr. What will he do? Looks like Flash Racer. Oh, they're going to side by side. They make a little bit of contact. Almost get loose. They almost get loose. They almost wreck. Holy crap. Alex Ross takes away that spot. And those two got into each other just a little bit right there, as you saw. And it looks like now they're going to lose spots. And Martin Truex Jr. is now frustrated with the number 94. Almost wrecking him right there. That was insane right there. Holy cow. They almost wreck each other. But they keep it together. And Alex Ross got to take advantage of that mistake right there. And now Martin Truex Jr. is fuming right now. Because now he went from having a chance to win. So now Kyle Busch going to try to dominate this race. Holy crap. Out of nowhere. Joe Gibbs Racing driver Kyle Busch takes away the lead right there, folks. Unbelievable. Here comes Kyle Larson and the number 5. Let's see what Philip Torres. Holy crap! He goes all the way to the bottom, tries anything he can, and Kyle Larson's not going to get that spot due to one of the greatest blocks on a short track, just like he did to Bubba Wallace. He pulled it on Kyle Larson. Philip Torres, that battle and heated rivalry could probably continue with Larson and Philip Torres. Here comes Chase Elliott in the number 9 car, folks. And Chase Elliott is going to pass Chase Elliott right there. Or Chase Elliott's going to pass Bubba Wallace right there. There it is, folks. Chase Elliott's going to get that spot, but he is still behind Kyle Larson with his performances, unfortunately. But Bristol, it's what it is, man. Short track racing. Here comes Denny Hamlin in the number 11 car right here, folks. Denny Hamlin is going to try to go for it. Bumps, almost wrecks him. Close right there. Unfortunately, nothing Alex Ross could do right there. He lost control of that race. And now Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch are in the lead of this race. Joe Gibbs Racing has taken command here at the Discount Tire 500. But it looks like Kyle Busch with the advantage coming down the stretch there so far in this race. Here comes Chase Briscoe in the number 14. And it looks like the number 14 car is going to pass Keelan right there. Those two affiliate drivers right there. Here comes Kevin. Let's see what his father Kevin's got. He is struggling all season long. Looks like going to be a little bit of hard racing. Oh, makes a little contact right there. Chose not to give it back to him, but he is going to pass Chase Briscoe. So these two are next to each other again. Racing hard for that spot no matter if they're teammates or not. Short track racing calls to do anything it takes. Here comes Kurt Busch. And Keelan's going to start losing spots so far. He's losing it to the veterans. Kurt Busch just got by him. An update about the 19 and the 94. Guess what, folks? The 94 car's handling has been unaffected in terms of the damage, but it looks like now the car is starting to get on the radio. As Flash Racer was saying, terminal tight after the tiny bit of contact. Martin Truex kind of made a little bit of contact with the tire, but it doesn't look like it's enough to cut it down and completely start losing spots. But Flash Racer doing his best to stay calm here, folks. He knows he still has a chance here in the championship points. But right now, he is running in 4th place right now. And the goal today was to win. But it looks like Flash Racer, all he has left so far is to try to maintain the top 5. Meanwhile, Martin Truex Jr., on the other hand, is frustrated like crazy with that number 94. They've made contact 2 times today, and Martin Truex is getting fed up with it on the radio. He is definitely not happy. So keep an eye on this right here, the 94 and the 19 cars. Flash Racer seems to not be too upset at anyone right now, but the 19 is definitely fuming with the number 94 car. But the 94 is staying cool so far. It seems like it's not a big deal to him yet. Just trying to turn laps in the top 5 and do what he can for his brand new sponsor so far. They still have plenty of other chances coming up. But Alex Ross so far he is a little bit disappointed over the radio. Doing better than what he did last race, but he said, "It is unfortunate, I just couldn't hold him off. Hamlin was way too fast on the bottom." So it looks like Alex Ross is a little bit dejected there, but he's going to do whatever he can to try to get that spot back. Those two are close enough in front of him to make a mistake. But here comes the number 99 of Daniel Suarez. And Daniel Suarez, Keelan's going to keep on losing spots. Suarez is going to pass him. But here comes the number 43 of Eric Jones. And looks like Eric Jones is going to join the party right there of passing Harvick. Oh, Keelan into the wall a little bit right there. He kind of slid up the track a little bit right there. Now the 62 is starting to struggle. Now he's starting to get the struggles of racing in the Cup, folks. Oh, gosh, man. The night just went from great to worse, unfortunately, for the 62. Now he has lost a lot of ground to the rest of the field. As you can see, Kyle Busch is still dominating so far here in the second stage, driving that M&M's mix. But here comes Christopher Bell on the D-wall. And Daniel Suarez is going to lose a spot right there. Look, a little contact right there between the 1 and the 43 right there. A little bit of contact racing, short track at its finest. Here comes Jessica Mana in the number 31. And the 62 is going to lose another. Oh, contact right there again. Man, poor Keelan is just struggling big time to keep spots up. Here comes the number 48, the Season 1 champion, Alex Bowman. Going to try to pull something out here, folks. Can he do it? Looks like Philip Torres is going to lose a spot. And it looks like he's going to get up to Martin Truex. And Martin's going to bump the 94 a little bit, as he saw right there to the bumper. As Alex Bowman was making his pass, his clean pass on Philip Torres, Truex is starting to get really, really mad and frustrated with the 94. Just starting to lose patience because he knows he doesn't have a lot of points made up here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. And he feels like the 94 is in his way. So this is very unfortunate situation with the 19. But good news for him, he's running high enough to get points. But the anger is really getting to Truex right now, no matter what, no matter how high he's running up there. Seems like he's struggling to stay cool under pressure, folks. That 19 might be one to look at on the last lap, but 94 still staying calm as usual, trying his best here in the number 94 to do what he can, folks. With a very tight race car now. Here comes the number 2 of Brad Keselowski in his final season with Penske. And Brad is going to, shove Christopher Bell a little bit. Man, this is short track racing at its finest right here. Some more aggressive moves. Here comes Ryan Blaney in the number 12. And it looks like Keelan's going to be able to hold Blaney off right there. That's pretty impressive. At least he was able to do that with a damaged race car. It's a lot to expect from Keelan, but he is doing a great job right now. Here comes William Byron. Let's see what he's got. And driving that Exalta Chevy. Exalta Chev. He's going to make it past. And it looks like he's going to catch up to Chase Elliott. He's going to edge past Bubba Wallace right there. And William Byron is working his way towards the front right there with that number 24 car. But here comes Josh Berry. Josh Berry driving that number 88. Not very far. Keelan and Blaney are going to lose spots, and Blaney and Keelan are now the slowest cars in the field. Right there. We have Eric Almirola. And an engine goes, folks. An engine goes again. Got a bunch of DNS racking up with 5 to go here, folks. 5 to go. Here comes the number 7 of Corey LaJoie. Blaney going to lose a spot to the 7 car. My goodness, man. Blaney's losing to low-tier teams. What's going on with the 12 car? Here comes Izzy B in the number 60 machine. No stranger to short track craziness. Let's see what she got. Gonna pass. Oh my goodness, man. Looks like Bowman's gonna lose a spot right there. She has Bowman way up the track right there. My goodness. Izzy B, though, she's gonna try to get up to Martin Truex and Flash Racer, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're still gonna be ahead. Here comes Cole Custer in the Warren Waffles car. And the Waffles continue to spoil and spoil race after race. He's going to make contact with Josh Berry, and he's going to get spun out by Keelan Harvick. Man, things are just getting aggressive. The race is coming towards the end. You got bumpers getting to each other. This is crazy. Here comes the last two cars before the official winner is crowned. Here comes Matt DiBenedetto. Matty D, baby. Let's see what he's got. Whoa, he's going to pass Eric Jones, but he's not going to pass the 14. Now the last car to go, folks. The last car here in today's race is going to be Garrett Smithley. After he goes, the winner will be determined. Let's see what is going to happen in today's Discount Tire 500. The last lap of the race, folks. White flag is officially out. Let's see Garrett Smithley go. And it looks like Garrett Smithley's going to make contact, but he's not going to pass Blaney. And it looks like that's going to be it, folks. The finish to this race is going to be decided tonight here, folks. Coming out of turn 4. They are side by side. Side by side. Look at this. A couple inches ahead of Hamlin. Coming across the line. And Kyle Busch wins his second race of the season. Here comes Alex Ross coming across the line. Here comes Flash Racer and Martin Truex. Truex got to get to his side right there. He's going to get into him a little bit, but that's not a big deal. They still make it across the line. My goodness, folks. Another heartbreaking second place finish for Denny Hamlin. And let's see what they look like. Oh, Bowman gets put in the wall by Izzy B. Puts Bowman's in the wall. And Philip Torres going to pass Bowman after that right there. But Bowman's still going to coast it across the line, but he got really forced up the track right there, and you can see the rest of them are towards the end of their races. But that is going to be it, folks. The race is now over, folks. Kyle Busch is going to win his second race of the season and solidify himself as the championship favorite for the Toyota category, folks. My goodness, folks. Joe Gibbs Racing has locked up the top 2 spots right there, and Hamlin, another frustrating second place. So close, man. My goodness. We got the 71 right there. Martin Truex is not happy with Flash Racer as he's giving him, just riding on his bumper towards in the end of this race, man. Martin Truex Jr. is very, very frustrated. Flash Racer, you can see looking in his mirror what is going on. As you can see, a very tense situation. We hope it doesn't get any worse than just tapping each other at the end of the race. But you got Izzy B, who put Alex Bowman in the wall, and Alex Bowman is certainly not happy. Certainly very much upset with Izzy B after what has happened. He is like, what the heck just happened? What was going on? And he just lost that spot. And of course, Kyle Larson chased out. The rest of those guys survived. So we're going to go down the field so that you can view the top 10 to see where your favorite driver finished here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. Right there, as you can see, there is your top 10, and here's the rest of the field. And look at all those DNFs. Oh my God, the DNF count. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't even count it, man. Look at all those cars that just got taken out. My goodness, folks. But the race is over, and Kyle Busch is ready to celebrate hard with a bag of M&M's mix. Kyle Busch gets his second win of the season. He is getting ready to celebrate hard. We got a lot of action on pit road. We have Izzy B, Alex Bowman talking to each other as one of the things that are happening, but he is just going to celebrate hard, and we got ourselves something going on pit road with Flash Racer and Martin Truex Jr. As you can see, as Kyle Busch is celebrating, looks like they're going to step out of the car, and this is where the conversation starts. Oh, man. Looks like the Izzy B and Alex Bowman thing is over with, but it looks like as Kyle Busch is celebrating his victory over there, looks like Martin Truex upset with Flash Racer. As you can see, they're getting out and they're talking about it. No blows are being thrown, but you can see some very angry faces right there. But Flash Racer, you can see trying to explain his point of view of how this race went down with hand motions, as you can see from Flash Racer. But Martin Truex gotta throw a little shot right there, a little hand shove right there, but Flash Racer staying calm somehow, just trying to just explain what has happened right there. But as you can see, Martin Truex gonna try to start shoving Flash Racer. Flash Racer shoves back a little bit, and now they're going to separate these two, and Flash Racer obeys, but Martin Truex Jr. is having to be held back by his crew from attacking Flash Racer, as the celebration never ends for Kyle Busch over there, as Kyle Busch is continuing to celebrate right there. Man, this is insane. But looks like everything is okay. They're pushing the cars away from each other, and Flash Racer is going to go into his pit box with a pretty somehow clean race car, even through all of that right there. But Martin Truex are shoving his car back a little bit. Man, Martin Truex, that's the most frustrated we've seen him right there. But as you can see, Kyle Busch has just absolutely celebrating this race continuously. He's celebrating so much that he might still be celebrating even when we cut off the freaking race broadcast. But it looks like it is going to come to a stop. And it looks like the celebration will come to an end right there, folks. But Kyle Busch wins the Bristol night race, folks. Oh my goodness, folks. Big, big victory. It's going to cement Kyle Busch's championship ability right here to win races. And this is the second one. He won the Brickyard in the Ethel M Camry. Now brings the M&M's Mixed Camry to victory lane, folks. And that right there is a night at Bristol. And as you can see, Izzy B's getting interviewed right there. Alex Bowman getting interviewed on his standpoint about what happened. Because we saw Alex Bowman put in the wall by Izzy B. But man, as you saw there too, in the race with Martin Truex Jr. and Flash Racer, looks like it didn't go down as bad as we thought it was. Just a couple bit of shoving, nothing too major. Nothing what we saw in the Xfinity race. But my goodness, man, this is crazy. Kyle Busch back in victory lane. And that is going to be it, folks. There you go. That is going to be the race here. The Discount Tire 500 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Congratulations to Kyle Busch. And everyone is going crazy. We got cheers, boos, all you can imagine for Kyle Busch. And that right there is a night in Bristol. We hope you guys enjoyed the Discount Tire 500. One of the greatest short track races in the history of the Flash Racing Cup Series. My goodness gracious, did this race deliver? It was insane action all across the board. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did up here in the booth. And we will see you guys in the next Flash Racing Cup Series race. So comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time for the next diecast reviews, the next Flash Racing Cup Series race, whatever else comes next. See you guys then. Congratulations to Kyle Busch for Joe Gibbs Racing to win this race. And we'll see you guys in the next race. And a couple scheduling changes have happened. We could either be going to Pocono or Phoenix for the next race. So we will see you guys, whichever races those are. Thank you guys for being loyal, sticking around, and checking out this race, folks. This is 9446 Network signing off from the Bristol Motor Speedway.